Karma, a universal law that's always running in the background, regardless of our belief system. It's a word that's often associated with punishment, reaping karma, karmic justice. The truth is, karma is simply another word for results based on choices we've made so far. It's an outcome and it's changeable. That's it. Karma can also be observed and analyzed, which makes it scientific by definition. No fluffy thinking necessary. In other words, karma is a universal tool to help us approach life from a logical vantage point. It's our accountability partner by showing us the results of decisions we've made. In some cases, we're really pleased with our choices. Other times, well, we wish we would have done things differently. But that's okay. Awareness is key. It's important that we're regularly reflecting and tracking our progress. We would be doing ourselves a disservice to ignore it otherwise. See, tracking our progress in order to make better decisions is a given when it comes to running a business. Why wouldn't we apply that same logic when it comes to running our life? Now, in order to track our progress, we first need to know where we're at. This involves setting aside time to truly reflect on our life objectively. Just like business, we need to see ourselves as a separate entity. How do we do that? Well, one of the ways is to simply record ourselves, verbalizing internal thoughts. See, no one knows your journey better than you. Hearing your voice assess results of decisions you've made is powerful. It's a game changer. I have found that this process takes my personal emotions out of it. In essence, I'm analyzing myself from a third-person perspective, which allows me to recognize my own BS. I've also found this to be an excellent exercise in teaching myself how to be my best friend. Self-reflection is so important. It's the key to self-mastery. Now, this doesn't mean we're striving for perfection. There's no such thing. Self-mastery simply involves working with our energy, not against it. And when we're constantly growing and learning, we're going with the flow of divine energy. But when we're stagnant, well, karma will make it painful to remain in place. From there, we have two choices: choose to grow or choose to increase our tolerance for pain. In other words, karma will keep bringing us the lesson over and over and over again until we learn what we need to learn to prepare ourselves for our next level of growth. Karma is a reminder that change is inevitable. Now, this is all part of the process of being human. Nothing has gone wrong. It's important that we not judge ourselves on how long it takes to learn a lesson. In my case, one of my lessons took over 40 years to learn. The lesson was self-love. perhaps one of the most important lessons a human can learn. It took me out of victim mode by realizing I'm always just a choice away from making a better decision for myself. My internal mentor is a nickname I've given my intuition, is always with me, guiding me towards the path that's designed for my highest good. I can only get there when I'm ready to listen. Sometimes this can take time, as the guidance may require that I step out of my comfort zone. Where I am at this very moment, is my karma. A very private person who's going to be sharing my personal experiences, both physical and non-physical, of my spiritual awakening. I began to notice some drastic changes happening within me and around me back in October of 2019. And I haven't been the same ever since. It can happen to anyone at any time, regardless of our belief system. I was raised as a Roman Catholic in a very traditional family, but my karma has taught me that I'm the furthest thing from traditional, despite my upbringing. My true nature is very esoteric, and so this platform is going to be very liberating. Karma has helped me to discover myself at every stage of my journey. Here's my belief. None of us are here by accident. Our souls chose to be here to fulfill our desired human experiences. Our internal mentor is always with us, guiding us towards that destined path. Karma helps us to track our progress. We're never alone. Let's face it, being human is not easy. It's important that we're kind to ourselves throughout this process. It's also important that we keep paying attention to our karma. It's our greatest teacher.